Let's meet the visiting team, the Denver Nuggets. At shooting guard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At power forward, Aaron Gordon. At the other forward position, Michael Porter Jr. At the other guard position, Jamal Murray. At center, Nikola Jokic. The head coach of the visiting team is Michael Malone. Introducing the starting five for your LA Clippers. At point, standing 6'5", number 14, Terrence Mann. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 8, Marcus Morris Sr. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. At guard, 6'8", number 13, Paul George. At forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach for your LA Clippers, Tyronn Lue. Once again, your LA.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic has a signature move. A wrong foot fadeaway jumper dubbed the Sombor Shuffle after his hometown. Jokic said, "I twisted my left ankle and it was painful to jump off of both legs. I started jumping off the right leg and the ball was going in. And I said, maybe I can use this." Kevin, it's been working. Back to you.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for the Clippers, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Mann in at the point.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. Here we go.
So the Clippers win the tip. Out to Morris, fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
Man, that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Here's Mann. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Caldwell-Pope finds Jokic. Pass to Murray. Shoots. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside, George. Gordon against Leonard. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and one.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
And Leonard no good on that one. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Count that one. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there with his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
Here's Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
No good on that one. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, with Aaron Gordon, it's really never been a question of his talent. It really comes down to him consistently staying on the floor and being able to develop all that versatility that he does have.
Now, here is George. Last game he had 28 points. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Mann. His last outing, he had 8 points. 4 on the shot clock. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Outside, Porter. Gordon against Morris. Deep 2 from Murray. And again, Denver no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You want to talk about a fantastic finish. That game had a little bit of everything and then a little bit of extra in overtime. So it was a great, great win for him.
Here is Porter. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Jokic. He is hauled in by Paul George.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. Banked in off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's Porter outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And you really want to step up and try to make Porter make a move right there. The three ball look easy.
George with the bounce pass. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Leonard. Sweet move. He lays it in. Leonard's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Jokic. 29 points for him last game against Charlotte. Shoots over Zubac. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard against Porter. Zubac kicks to George. Gordon against Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of
Marcus
fouls.
Morris Sr.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
A lot of high motor play from them in this
Take a break.
one.
Take a break.
Allowing them to kind
2
of
shots.
charge through the defense and find good looks.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Free throw good for Morris. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And Morris drops them both.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Now here's Porter. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Leonard the pass to George. Back to Leonard. And there's the pass to Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets trail by 6 with Jokic. I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury
Marcus Morris
issues.
Sr.
Jokic is a
Second
generational
personal
talent,
foul.
but the man needs help.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And that one falls for Bryant. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Jokic against Zubac. Wide open look here for Murray. He nails it. And we're tied up. Murray's got 5 points so far.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Just his first attempt. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
The Clippers in the lead. Powell, the pass to Highland. And the three ball is good.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
George against Murray. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Nikola Jokic.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Here's Highland. He had 10 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. And it's sent back by Bryant.
All the length of Thomas Bryant involved in that block.
And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Highland. Here's George. Batum finds Powell. George against Caldwell Pope. And it's George missing. Denver's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. From past the arc. Haji, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Paul George, good for the 3. And the Clippers lead by 5.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Paul George. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Denver. Ish Smith comes in for Jamal Murray. The Nuggets trail by 5. Smith outside. Dishes to Bryant. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
I don't know why we say this, but big men sharing the ball, we like that. It doesn't matter. Big, small, we'll take a good pass.
Highland passes to Gordon. Plumlee in the post. Working on Bryant. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brown the pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant just attacking the rim with a strong finish inside.
There's the dish to Plumlee. Pass to Highland. Elbow shot is on the way. It doesn't go for him. And Denver the other way now. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight. In a moment now to see some numbers for Brown. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Free throw, good, Bryant.
One place the Nuggets impact the game is on the glass. They pay so much close attention to where the ball is going, and they have a lot of guys that work hard to haul in rebound.
Robert Covington's checked in for Mason Plumlee. And it's tied up with that one. Oh, it sure seems like Denver wants to own the backboard, Brent, in every game.
Yeah, they have a great combination, Kevin. They have big guys, and Jokic obviously with great hands, but they have athleticism too, and guys like Aaron Gordon and MPJ who will get physical down there. So really tough to try to find and gain advantage when you're playing against this team on the glass.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Brown kicks to Bryant. Fires the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bryant's got 10.
And Bryant looking for more consistency from distance.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Powell with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Gordon. He's off on the second.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Smith in the post. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Smith hits them both. The Clippers trail. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Batum. Powell against Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with another miss. So it's Denver now. For 3. Offensive rebound. Bryant lays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got 12 in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Brown. Now here's Powell. Now the pass to Highland. No good on the 3. The Nuggets leading by 4. On the wing, Brown. Passes to Bryant. Over Batum. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And Bryant managing to work through it that time.
Here's Powell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Up top, Brown. Smith outside. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second.
They're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Thomas Bryant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Denver. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Denver leading by 6. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at point guard. Porter finds Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. And you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection, great consistency.
Here's George following the basket by Jokic. Back to George. To the middle. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Now here's Murray. Last game we saw him score 14. Caldwell Pope dishes to Porter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. So a moment now to see the story for Norman Powell. Pass to Gordon. Over Morris. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. For 3, Murray, they get it again. And that one's good. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you might need 2 guys to help get Jokic off the glass.
Leonard, the pass to man. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac against Jokic. Fades and shoots. No good from Zubac.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Mann. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jokic kicks to Porter. Ball's knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. Morris against Gordon. Yes, that goes in. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Gordon able to knock down that one from the mid-range.
Outside, George. The pass to Leonard. Inside. Here's Mann. He's covered by Murray. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 10 points in the game. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Porter with it. Guarded now by Morris. Murray against George. Porter passes to Jokic. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard against Gordon. Pass to Mann. Outside, George. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Denver, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Gordon. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And the Clippers have possession. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. And here's Jokic. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And finished off by Leonard.
What a play by Leonard there. Gets up the court so fast, and nothing's going to stop him from finishing strong.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. He kicks to Porter. Now Murray. 7 points in the game. Here's Gordon. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we got great athletes in the league, but Aaron Gordon, he might be one of those guys on another level.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nuggets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I'd love to go inside and check the dry erase board to see how much of an emphasis there was on feeding the big fella or getting the ball inside. They've done that well.
Free throw good, Gordon.
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
George against Murray. Gordon dishes to Murray. Here's Jokic. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. We've seen Gordon compete, Brent, in the dunk contest, like you, and there are some who would say he should have won. What about you?
Yeah, you can make a strong case that he was robbed, and Aaron actually does. But we see that under the legs, leaping over the mascot dunk on so many highlight reels. Just a special athlete, and what a special contest that was.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Ish Smith in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
Leonard. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Smith the pass to Green. And that one drops for him. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
And Ish Smith is a threat on the pick and roll. He'll find a teammate with a superb pass every now and again.
Here's Highland. He's got 5. The 11-footer misses off the left iron. Smith outside. Pass to Jokic. Shoots a fader, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
And this is where you appreciate Jokic as a big man and that touch from that distance.
The pass to Powell. George with the ball. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Passes it to Highland. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jeff Green picks one up, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Bones Highland at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. And Denver with a change here, too. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Smith surveying the D. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the Clippers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Clippers trail by 5. Powell for 3. Rebound by Jeff Green. Nuggets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And Covington sends it back. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Powell.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Now here's Bryant. 16 points for him. Back to Smith. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. There's Brown with the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Gordon's running. The shot by Powell, no good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Smith outside. The 17-footer. That shot off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Gordon up on top. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Highland. Gordon against Brown. Powell down low to the left wing. And Plumlee kicks to Gordon. That's a 2 from Powell. And too long on the shot. Denver's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
Denver calls timeout. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. Green with the ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Deep 2 from Murray. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Murray's got 9.
And Murray showing some smarts right there, some good patience in that pick and roll.
Highland passes to Covington. And here is Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so Powell nails both of them.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Murray dishes to Green. From deep three-point range, and there's Murray on the assist from Green. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Murray there dialing 1 before that shot. Different area code.
Pass to Gordon. Denver grabs the miss. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Now here's Gordon following the miss by Jamal Murray. Gordon with it. Now Green defending. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Terrific play by Eric Gordon to force the issue there and get the defense to overcommit on the jump shot.
The Clippers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. 17 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. Just 3 on the clock. Buries the jump shot. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Good sign of an efficient shooter there. His release is lightning quick.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, you.
Yeah, so big. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are leading by 4. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.